Michael Strahan remains one of the most popular hosts on morning talk television. He has been hosting Good Morning America since he left his job on Live with Kelly and Michael. Michael worked on GMA Day with Sarah Haynes, and then Keke Palmer joined them in 2019. He has been a full-time host on GMA with Robin Roberts and George Stephanopoulos. However, Michael was reportedly just offered a new gig with the network, and he said no. The reports indicate it is too toxic of a position for him to want to take on. Here is what Michael turned down and why. Michael Strahan turns down chance to lead another talk show. According to reports, ABC has been looking at ways to improve the ratings for its third hour, the troubled GMA3 talk show. It was, at one time, one of the more popular segments when TJ Holmes and Amy Robach hosted it. However, when the news broke that they had an affair, cheating on their spouses with each other, ABC feels the show has been tainted. Michael Strahan, Robin Roberts, and George Stephanopoulos from Good Morning America, ABC, sourced from YouTube. There are reports that ABC has offered Robin Roberts, George Stephanopoulos, and Michael Strahan each a chance to move to GMA3 and help revitalize that show. All three hosts reportedly shot down the idea. There were several reasons why they chose not to accept the offer. They wanted more money than they were being paid to take on the struggling show. They also felt that the show lacked prestige and reputation. However, the harsh comments came later when a source said, "After TJ and Amy, it's a toxic hour they want no part of." Besides TJ and Amy's controversy, there are also many problems behind the scenes. They have just fired all the staff of GMA3, including its executive producer, the source explained. They are going to want a lot more money to do any extra work. It's not just Robin and George being asked to do more work after the layoffs. It's the entire ABC team. Can GMA3 survive this toxic reputation? Good Morning America has suffered from several issues recently that have tainted its reputation. With so many staff members fired, many fans discussed how much Michael Strahan and Robin Roberts make while so many people lose their jobs. However, some sources inside GMA said that these changes are not as bad as they seem. What we have said from the beginning is that we are unifying all-day parts under the GMA umbrella and team, and that includes seeing all members of the extended GMA family in the third hour, they said. They said Michael, George, and Robin would all feature in the third hour. At the moment, DeMarco Morgan and Eva Pilgrim remain the GMA3 hosts. What are your thoughts on Michael Strahan rejecting the offer to host GMA3 due to its toxicity? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Michael Strahan's firm no, navigating the turbulent waters of GMA3's rebuilding effort, the gleaming facade of morning television, often perceived as a bastion of cheerful camaraderie and seamless professionalism, has recently been rocked by a series of internal tremors at ABC's Good Morning America. At the heart of this narrative lies Michael Strahan, a figure synonymous with affable charm and unwavering popularity, who has reportedly declined a pivotal opportunity to helm the struggling GMA3 hour. The rejection, shrouded in whispers of toxicity, underscores the complex dynamics at play within the network and throws into sharp relief the challenges of salvaging a show marred by scandal and internal upheaval. Strahan, a stalwart presence on GMA alongside Robin Roberts and George Stephanopoulos, has cemented his status as a beloved figure in American households. His transition from the electric energy of Live with Kelly and Michael to the more structured environment of GMA has been seamless, further solidifying his reputation as a versatile and magnetic broadcaster. However, the allure of revitalizing GMA3, a show once buoyant under the stewardship of TJ Holmes and Amy Robach, proved insufficient to sway Strahan. The saga of Holmes and Robach's extramarital affair, which ignited a media firestorm, has left an indelible stain on GMA3's reputation. The fallout, marked by their eventual departure, has plunged the show into a period of profound instability, necessitating a comprehensive overhaul. ABC, in its quest to restore the show's luster, reportedly extended offers to its top-tier talent, Strahan, Roberts, and Stephanopoulos, to breathe new life into the troubled hour. However, the response was a resounding no. The reasons cited were multifaceted, encompassing financial considerations and concerns about the show's diminished prestige. Yet, the most standing indictment came in the form of an anonymous source's candid assessment. After TJ and Amy, it's a toxic hour. This stark declaration paints a picture of a show grappling with not just external scrutiny, but also internal discord, a sentiment further amplified by reports of widespread staff dismissals, including the executive producer. The mass layoffs, a drastic measure aimed at streamlining operations, have inevitably fueled anxieties and resentment within the GNA ecosystem. While ABC maintains that these changes are part of a broader strategy to unify all daytime programming under the GNA umbrella, the optics are undeniably unsettling. The juxtaposition of high-profile hosts commanding substantial salaries against the backdrop of widespread job losses has triggered a wave of public criticism, raising questions about the network's priorities and its treatment of its workforce. The network's attempt to mitigate the damage by emphasizing the integration of Strahan, Roberts, and Stephanopoulos into the third hour has done little to quell the brewing storm. The current hosts, DeMarco Morgan and Eva Pilgrim, are left to navigate a precarious landscape, their efforts overshadowed by the lingering specter of the Holmes-Roback scandal and the ensuing internal turmoil. The situation begs the question, can GNA3 recover from this confluence of crises? The path to redemption is fraught with challenges, demanding a delicate balancing act between restoring public trust and addressing internal grievances. The network must not only rebuild the show's image, but also mend the fractured relationships within its staff. This necessitates a transparent and empathetic approach, one that acknowledges the pain caused by the recent events and demonstrates a genuine commitment to creating a more equitable and supportive work environment. The rejection from Michael Strahan serves as a stark reminder of the power dynamics inherent in the entertainment industry. His decision, rooted in a desire to protect his reputation and avoid association with a toxic environment, underscores the importance of maintaining professional integrity in the face of lucrative opportunities. His stance also illuminates the potential dangers of rapid, often poorly planned, changes within a long-established program. The future of GNA3 hangs in the balance. The show's survival hinges on ABC's ability to navigate these turbulent waters with sensitivity and strategic foresight. The network must move beyond damage control and embark on a genuine rebuilding process, one that prioritizes the well-being of its staff and the restoration of public trust. The story of Michael Strahan's no is not just a tale of a declined job offer. It's a cautionary narrative about the fragility of reputation and the enduring importance of ethical leadership in the high-stakes world of television. The public's reaction to this event is also very telling. Many viewers are concerned about the stability of the show and the well-being of the remaining staff. The general consensus is that ABC has a lot of work to do to regain the trust of their audience. The show needs to be refocused on delivering quality content and less on the drama that has plagued it. The network needs to consider the long-term effects of these changes. The rapid firing of staff and the negative publicity could have a lasting impact on the show's ratings and its overall reputation. The network needs to take a more measured approach to its rebuilding efforts and prioritize the stability of the program. The long-term viability of the show is now in question. It is up to ABC to prove that the show can survive and that they can learn from the mistakes that have been made. Only time will tell if GNA3 can rise from the ashes and regain its former glory.